The upgrade is supposed to come in the second half of this year, which the second half of this year isn't that June? It starts in June at least.
You mean
like second quarter
year or fiscal year?
Physical.
I think the fiscal year. April? I think that's right.
Just watch it and be delayed again.
It's an upgrade. How much can you delay an upgrade?
The reason it got delayed is because a company was working on it, and then they stopped working on it, and then CD Projekt Red took it. And they didn't say why that they did that. That's the reason they got delayed.
It's like, here, quit hitting yourself, quit hitting yourself, quit hitting yourself. Uh-oh.
Oh, I just got wrecked. I don't want to be in a 10-minute loading screen. No! You can't make me, mommy.
Mother. Go away.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure before Cyberpunk was released, they said they're going to do as many DLCs or more DLCs than Witcher 3, and I'm pretty sure they're only doing one now.
Ooh.
Witcher had at least two main ones. They've got the small ones, which Cyberpunk is still going to have. It's already got a bunch of them. None of the good ones, apparently. Where's my New Game Plus? Ah! What the hell is this thing? I don't like this thing. This thing looks dumb. It scares me, too. Oh, he just wrecked my day. This thing's weird looking. No, what? I'm in darkness!
No.
Why am I in darkness for? What if I don't want to be in darkness? I don't even know what's happening right now. Besides, the girls doing the opposite of what I tell them to do. Okay, we're just gonna pretend that didn't happen. So which character are you playing right now, Caleb?
Alright, Warlock.
Yeah. That's the best character. You can revive yourself. That's all I remember with that character. Oh, bandits. Uh, bandits are easy. I just lit this guy on fire. LL. Bandits are easy until they have freaking shields. I hate shields. Aw, I have to parry that one. Get destroyed, bro. What?
Ooh.
Geralt's a freaking Jedi. Ow.
Is that,
Knife through the face, my friend. Tomorrow's my first day back to work, Caleb. In 4 days. That means my day's gonna be terrible tomorrow. Did you have a great day at work today, Caleb?
ooh.
My answer is no, because you're not even paying attention. I'm already like, yeah, we're halfway through the week. Man, this week's been hard so far. I haven't done a single thing.
I forgot I had this emote.
I'm watching you do it right now.
It's like, here, do the thriller. I want that emote to come back. I really do.
The dialogue on the stream is like it has like a 10-second delay. You said, I want that to come back, and like 10 seconds later it says that on the stream.
And I can't help that.
I know. I'll be right back.
Did you notice one company in that Summer of Play, Dustin?
Yeah, Atlas.
Can we have, like, pre-order confirmed, please? For Soul Hackers 2?
Oh, I don't want them to use an entire show just for that.
Oh, I
They have
know.
something better than that.
But it's hard to say what they have up their sleeve because this anniversary has been terrible. You offer. Ooh, excuse me.
What? What? What the hell? I just hacked that computer, and now I have to do it all over again.
Wah, wah.
This game gets really interesting when you get to the guns.
And so far, it hasn't crashed on you. Oh, wait, it has.
It has once, yes.
Wait, how long can you keep those bounties? Mars. Siva Crisis. What other weapons have that?
Shit.
So when does PlayStation launch their PlayStation thing this month? Or I guess it's almost this June.
I think it's like a week from Friday.
Oh, sweet.
I'm still holding skepticism on that right now.
How long do I still have PlayStation Plus? Let me look. I don't if I remember even how to look on PS5. Ah, manage subscription. There it is. I have to renew on 4/30, so I have about a month left until I have to renew it. Actually, less than a month because today's the 31st. So, guys, want to hear a cool story? On one of the dating apps I'm on, a woman messaged me and said, "Nice glasses." That's literally what she said to me.
Wow.
Great conversation starter. I didn't respond.
I wonder if that was a compliment or not.
Well, she liked my profile, so I guess so. And her photo looks kind of blurred out when she liked it, but when she messaged me, I can kind of see her photo a little bit, and it looks like she has glasses too. So okay.
This.
I don't know what to say to that. Nor do I really want to talk anyway.
It's like, here, you can find Anthony on Match.com, folks.
Nope, I'm not on Match.com. I'm on Dead by Daylight dating.
Find him on Tinder, folks.
Oh, Dead by Daylight dating. You know, Dead by Daylight dating is actually going to be a thing.
I've heard that is. Which is stupid.
It's funny you mentioned Tinder because I actually have a Tinder account.
Well done. Find him, folks. It's d-pinhead.
That's not my name. That's not my name on Tinder. My name on Tinder is Caleb.
No, it's not. Can I grab my...
The Vex have restarted their world-ending machine in a bid to restore the Nexus. In time, Venus will be consumed.
And listen to this. Scouts report that the Vex have upgraded the Nexus mine with tech from the Vulcan class.
Do you need something?
No, just here to support my favorite guardian.
I'm sure. Let's take that Nexus mine apart.
I can't do a single mission without getting property damage in this game.
At least the game.
It always crashes when you least expect it.
I saw Lego. Speaking of crash games, I have crashing problems. Lego Star Wars got an update today. Also, Lego Star Wars froze on me the other day. It was like Saturday, I think it was. It froze. I had to restart the game. I was in the middle of a cutscene. I was like halfway through the end of the cutscene, or towards the end. So I had to rewatch the cutscene again. I don't want to watch another 3-minute cutscene. Oh. I'm going the wrong way. Whoops. Silly me. Tricks are for kids.
I need to get back into Destiny 2, though. I'm actually...
You were playing Destiny 2 yesterday.
But I mean, like, on my Warlock, though.
I know what game I don't want you to play. I don't want you to play Doom Eternal.
Oh, boy. There was an idea to say The Road to Doom.
Oh, by the way, you're not playing Horizon very well. You know that thing you know those arrows you keep using that like blow up? You're not supposed to use those on them. Those are only to blow up parts on the enemies. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, the Sonic arrows.
Yeah, those aren't for what you're using them for. They're used to blow up parts. Like if you want a specific part off an enemy. That's why you're doing shit for damage. There's my last ham sandwich.
No more hidden sandwiches for Geralt.
Oh my gosh. I turned this game up on hard. Get my butt kicked. Oh, I think I did. It's just the enemies are my level now. I'm not gonna pretend I'm good at the game to beginning with. But Dustin, you are amazing at this game when you played it. Amazing.
Nope, far from it.
Amazing! No. Oh. I didn't die though, so that's good. Your swords break really fast in this game. It's kind of annoying. My sword's already on 89%. I feel like I didn't even repair it all that long ago.
Look, current situation aside, the Guardians have things handled. Doesn't leave a lot for the Hunter Vanguard to do.
If you're bored, the Warlock halls could always use a once-over with a mob.
What was that? You're breaking up.
Alex should play Doom. That's kid-friendly content, right? Wouldn't say Borderlands is kid-friendly content either, but you know.
There's what? Did I happen to miss? Yeah, I did. I went the wrong way to Albuquerque.
You're in Albuquerque? I want to go with you. I'll go visit Walter. I actually know someone that's moving to Albuquerque. In like the next, actually later in June. Her husband, her husband's in the military, so they have to move around a lot. They're moving to Albuquerque, New Mexico. Caleb doesn't believe my story. I wouldn't believe my story either if I didn't know it was true. That's like crazy.
It's weird you'd have to move so far.
I don't know where
I
he's
think they could
stationed.
get somewhat closer.
I don't know where he's stationed. She's the one I'm going. Her house is the one I'm going to the birthday party on Saturday for her kids.
Hey, no. Leave my headphone cord alone.
Oh,
Get it, Martin. Get it.
I almost called him Sheldon. Gosh dang it.
I don't want to have to buy a new one.
He'll buy you a new one with his money he's earned.
Validate that fear.
You gotta give the cat allowance for doing nothing. Oh, there's a tree blocking my path. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. Oh, there's enemies over here. Get off your horse, young woman. Girl, it's a woman, right?
Would you make him a woman in your own head?
No, that's Siri.
My stomach drops whenever you make a jump like this.
Which, spoiler alert, I can't tell you where Siri's at in the game. If you haven't beat this game. She's supposedly dead. I don't think she's dead, though.
Yeah, oh shit.
Let's be honest, if you haven't played Witcher 3 yet, you're probably not going to play Witcher 3.
Silver. Come on, you stupid Hydra.
That mind is wielding a significantly upgraded chassis.
So Dustin, did you ever really enjoy Destiny 1 when you played with us?
That's kind of hard to answer.
Because the question I was going to ask is, since you played Destiny 1 and hung on, what made you quit in Destiny 2? I don't know, it's hard for me to answer too, because this was so long ago.
I can both bet what what your two answers are. Oh, what?
I'd say I have multiple reasons.
I think we're after the first DLC. Me and Dustin quit about the same time, really. I may have played a little bit longer than Dustin did.
Yeah, but if I knew, I never would have bought it in the first place, or at least not at full $60. I want my money back.
Did you remember the DLC we had to pay for too?
$20, and the only reason I was like, oh man, that was worth like $5.
I know.
At least I got a legendary. I think it was an emote out of it. That was it. I got lucky with an emote. Seems pretty useless now, though. I think I just wanted to play with you guys at the time, but the story was just okay. I mean, Destiny 1 main story was even worse, but still.
Yep.
And at the time there was not much content at all, and
Yeah, that's why I quit.
I tried to get into the grind of like getting certain weapons, but once I realized it's just doing like strikes and nightfalls over.
Yeah,
and
it's
over and
doing
over.
the same thing over and over. Yeah.
I have to really like a game for me to have to grind like that, and it has good shooting, but I still failed to finish a single strike.
Yeah, you
Tried
can't
and
use strikes.
failed and
You can't
failed.
do strikes by yourself either. You have to have help.
Yeah, I know. And I tried to play strikes with you guys or random people, and we just kept hitting the same roadblocks, and I'm like, why the fuck am I even doing this? And it only got worse from there after I left. I mean, they say that you got like those good DLC later after like the second one, but at that point I'm like, I don't want DLC to a game that I don't feel like grinding and putting even more money into it. And monetization definitely got worse later too. And that
Probably
made
do
me
that.
really dislike the game.
Yep. That's all MMOs are nowadays, is monetization.
Yep. So now pretty much anything MMO I'm going to stay
Ignore.
very far away. Yep. Oh my god, how long is this game? Seriously, I wonder how long I've been playing this game. I think I'm definitely past 10 hours.
But it's longer than I've been playing Witcher 3. That was a joke, by the way.
I think I put like over 20 hours in Witcher 3 before I gave up.
What'd you give up? Repetitive? You like the gameplay loop? Ow. Or is it just because you didn't know what you're doing?
All of the above?
Then you look up videos, dude. Do your research. You always tell people to do their research.
I
You
did
do your research.
some research. And there's like little things that really got on my nerves.
The long loading screens when you die, that's literally the worst thing for
loading
me.
screens. Also, you have to travel a certain amount before you can even fast travel.
Oh yeah, that's
It
I
can be
hate
really
that.
bad depending on where you're at. At least in Cyberpunk, you have a car.
You have a horse.
Yeah, but some areas are not very. What's the word for travelable?
What did you
Accessible.
just use? Travelable.
That's not a word.
Yep, I like that word.
It's
That
not
word
very
sounds better.
accessible with a horse. I do not like how clunky the combat of Witcher is. I like some of the strategy you have to use to beat certain enemies. One thing I major hate is like the metric ton of side quests. And let me go a little more into detail. It's not that there's a ton of them, because I know that you can ignore them or whatever, it's your choice. It's that I get like several of them that are like 30 levels above my level. It's like, why are you allowing me to pick these up? This is ridiculous. And even the ones that I do actually do, and there's like a mini boss fight or something, I'll do it on the level it is, and I'll still get my ass kicked. Even if I'm playing semi-decently.
Yeah, you kind of have to. You have to know how to beat certain enemies. Certain enemies have different ways to beat them.
Also, I wasn't getting very good loot, and I'm like trying to figure out, like, how can I get, like, these good weapons that I can do at a blacksmith or something, and I have to jump through so many hoops, like, oh, you have to do, like, maybe this mission, or you need this much gold, or you need to, like, do whatever, or you need, like, these materials to upgrade and crap, or, like, you need to find these flowers that... And even parts of the story, I was just not that interested in.
Yeah, the story isn't the best part of the game.
I was trying to get interested in, I think it was Trish. Like, she was in that city, and they're, like, hunting these certain people. Like, they were just, like, burning them at the stake or something. Like, that's very good world building, but, like...
For me, it's hard to get interested. It's hard to get interested in a game where you're playing the third game and you haven't played the first two.
I don't think that's much of a problem, because it feels standalone enough. I'm sure there's loads of people who've never played the first two.
And yet I have the second game.
Oh, lucky you.
Have you played it? Definitely not.
It was on consoles, right?
It was only on
Xbox,
Xbox. Yeah.
It was only on Xbox?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I think I did know that. I think I forgot about that.
But yeah, the gameplay loop just didn't work for me, and oh yeah, and leveling up is so slow.
It is slow.
Why is it so slow? And you have to do, like, a lot of those side missions to be leveled up to even do other side missions where you're getting your ass kicked, or to keep up with the story. Like, just doing the Bloody Baron thing, I think I had to stop and do side missions for several hours. And yeah, you can explore anywhere you want, but I still feel like I'm exploring places and I'm not finding stuff, or I'm running into enemies where I'm just not doing combat effectively enough, or it's not very satisfying, like if I run into, like, ghostly women or something, and it's just very awkward. I knew as soon as I got to a point where I was going to stop, I was not going to continue. And there were parts in the story where there's like this part where you have to stay in this bubble with, I forget who the character is. It's during the story. You have to stay in this bubble. There's these wolves going after you, and if you go out of the bubble, you'll lose health. And I was like not prepared or something, so I was like constantly dying, and I didn't have the potions or whatever to get through it. And then I think there was a boss right after that, and I kept going on that too until I got lucky. Because I didn't want to have to redo the whole freaking mission all over again. And yeah,
Just not your type of game.
You can say I suck at the game. I think that's fair. Yeah, I do need to give Cyberpunk another try though, even though like that didn't work too well with me either.
RPGs are not your thing, man. Or some RPGs, I guess.
I was definitely closer to enjoying Cyberpunk than Witcher 3. Witcher 3 was like 20 different things that were annoying me, and Cyberpunk is like 5 or less. I have no idea how you're supposed to do the upgrade system or crafting system in Cyberpunk. I feel like I'm just, I'm just like throwing a dart at the wall. Like, oh, that one looks good.
Yep.
But I do like parts of Cyberpunk. I like the world building. I like how some of your stats work with how you choose your dialogue options.
So when you're 60 and The Witcher 4 comes out, are you gonna buy it?
It's like, I'm still young, I can play The Witcher 4.
Dude, there's a grandma on YouTube that plays Skyrim.
Oh, I know.
I do know that, yeah. Skyrim grandma.
And she said they need to hurry up with the next game. She might not be alive for that.
That's so true.
It's like, come on, Bethesda, we need to get our next Elder Scrolls game in before I pass away.
It's sad to think, but that's a very real possibility.
Yeah.
Come on, you stupid Hydra. I know you're gonna be there.
After I beat Cyberpunk, I can tell you that Cyberpunk has a very similar gameplay loop to Witcher. I definitely like Witcher more. The TV show made me really love the universe of Witcher. This kid hates me. I used my Jedi mind trick on him.
you use your super on that.
So, Dustin, if you're not interested in the Witcher 3 game, why aren't you interested in the TV show? Too confusing for you?
It's really funny that in everything either a CD Projekt Red game or a TV show based off the game or book or whatever you want to say, I stopped all three of them halfway through. Like right at the halfway point. I think. I'm pretty sure Cyberpunk is around the halfway point. I don't know about Witcher. I'm just guessing there.
Cyberpunk Act 2 is really long. Act 1 is not that long, and Act 3 is kind of short, too.
How do you know when you're in Act 2?
I don't remember if it tells you or not. Honestly, it's been a while since I beat the game.
I stopped right when I hit Pacifica.
Oh, yeah, I don't remember.
I got to the mall and I was...
I'm guessing it tells you, because Witcher tells you when you hit Act 1, 2, and 3.
Wait. Okay, maybe I didn't get halfway. In any of them. How many episodes were in the first season of Witcher?
8.
Okay, I got that one halfway. Maybe I didn't even reach Act 2 in the other two games. That's really bad, because I had over 20 hours in Cyberpunk.
Say oof.
Guys, I got 2 XP. Woo, from this fourth quest. 2 XP. I'm a beast. Dustin, it doesn't take forever to level up in this game. Not at all.
Mm-hmm.
I've only been playing for like 2 hours and barely anywhere. Anyways, I think the gameplay is fun. It can be clunky at times, but I think the combat's really fun. If you know how to use it.
Oh my god. Wow.
In Skyrim, you just quit because, you're like, I'm overwhelmed.
I really wasn't sure what to do with that game. I was just roaming places, just...
Play the story?
I couldn't even tell what was the story.
It tells you what is the story. I think it does. Maybe it doesn't.
I was just doing random stuff, going into dungeons and stuff, and I was just not killing good. I don't know. That's what I get for picking a magic character.
Yeah, you should have been a sword character.
Actually, I think I was kind of supposed to be like a half magic and half one-armed, but it didn't work very well because it meant I was bad at both. My magic couldn't kill anything, and my sword was just easily.
That's why you play on Dustin difficulty. That's very easy.
No, I don't want to play game journalist difficulty. I don't want to play below normal because then I don't feel like I'm learning anything.
I think you should still play Outer Worlds. Outer Worlds is not nearly as confusing as Skyrim is.
Yeah, I still managed to run into a mine.
Yeah, in a town that I didn't even know was possible.
Brilliant.
You have the gift of being terrible at RPGs.
There's gotta be something I played I was good at.
My way, Persona is an RPG.
I'd say I'm slightly above average at Persona, because there are some people that just break the game. And I have no idea how to do that.
Just don't use Izanagi no Okomi.
Oh yeah, you just cheated. This is the DLC. He's DLC that pretty much just insta-killed everything. No challenge whatsoever.
It's alright. In Fallout, when I play Fallout 3, I use dog meat, which has millions and millions of health. It's basically impossible for him to die. The only way he dies on my playthrough is when the game randomly decides to throw him in the air and kill him that way. The game's like, screw this guy. The game literally does that too. And instead of Bethesda fixing it, they added a perk in the game where you can get, if dog meat died, you can get his baby, a baby. And then the game just does the same thing to his baby. I'm like, oh, well, there goes that guy. The game hates me.
Well...
I don't think I've ever had a playthrough where dog meat survives the playthrough.
So, Anthony, can you think of any games that you dropped because it wasn't working for you?
Yeah, Wolfenstein.
Yep. I dropped that one too. I think right before it got actually interesting, but I was like, I'm not really enjoying myself very much.
Yeah, I wasn't even enjoying the story.
There was a story? I barely noticed.
I guess so.
I mean, I guess there was. I was in some interesting locations in some of them.
I've liked some of the games I've dropped in the past. I went back and finished, like Star Wars. Do I need to kill this person? Let's look at my trophies, see what games I've dropped, because I can't even think of any, dude. Or like, I'm not counting Yakuza because I'm going back to that. I dropped Disco Elysium for now, but I plan on returning to that. Same as Returnal. So I'm just like trying to think of games I wouldn't return with. Metro Exodus. I don't know if I'm returning to that one. I didn't like the gameplay to that one. The game is so freaking difficult too. Monster Hunter World. I played a little bit of that and I was like, nope.
I could say the same because you're just basically, hey, you want some community to help you? No, yeah, to start from the beginning of the series to know what the heck you're doing.
I'd rather just kill monsters with Geralt. Another game I dropped, Outriders. I regret buying that game. Another game I dropped, Watchdog Legions.
Well, you sold
Legion.
that one.
I sold that one and I sold Outriders. I know, but I dropped them. That's the reason I sold them was because I was like, I don't care about them. They're just not, I'm not into them. I dropped Valhalla. I played a little bit of it, but I I want to go back to that one. Will I? I don't know. I played a little bit of Hitman and wasn't good at it, so I stopped playing that.
By the way, folks, that'll be for tomorrow's stream too.
What? Last of
Hitman?
Us? I thought Last of Us was tomorrow.
No. That'll be like Thursday.
Oh. I dropped Evil Within. Both of them. Even though I definitely wasn't.
like that one.
Oh, I think I will. The second one, at least. The first one's really hard. Yeah, I dropped them. I plan on maybe going back to them, though. I was definitely enjoying a bit of the second one. I dropped Divinity Original Sin, too, because I just sucked at it. That game's freaking difficult. I have to play on easy on that game to get anywhere. Oh, here's a game I dropped, guys, that I just couldn't get past. I had you guys try to do it, and you couldn't get past it. Darksiders. Do you remember that part I was stuck on?
Oh, yeah.
That's why I dropped that. I dropped Greedfall also. I played a little bit of Greedfall, and then I dropped it. Might thinking about returning to that one too.
It's funny that I'm seeing like some people play it every once in a while. Is like a Plague's Tale right now.
Yeah, I've been seeing people playing that too. I really enjoyed it. I beat it a couple weeks ago. Probably about a month ago, actually.
Whether we wanted it or not, we've stepped into a war with Cabal. So let's get to taking out their command one by one. Vala stepped out. From what I can gather, command
I really enjoyed the story to Plague's Tale. There's definitely some parts in the game that are a bit annoying, though. And it's not a long game either.
I don't.
The PS5 upgrade.
I'll think about it. It's like I think I have it in my collection right now. So
I could easily go back and platinum it if I really want to get other collectibles and crap, but nah, not right now. Maybe I will eventually.
there's one game I'm gonna take a break for right now.
Horizon?
No. The Synodium Files.
Oh.
Because, what was it, Sunday night, I actually got one of the endings. I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
I'm like,
I had to drop off, it was like 12:30, but the following day I watched the rest, and I was so confused. I was like, what? This is the ending? Then I saw the flow chart, I was like, oh, wow.
oh, like, I'm not done yet. So, well, if I can figure a way out to do something, I'll have to.
Even how you got there, I was like, wait, why did it end like this? Because they really made it feel like a finale.
At least you had a decent time enjoying it, though.
It started getting way too wacky at some points.
The Minecraft one. It's like, here, we have to use this power of dance.
Should I kill this guy or just let this guy walk? He murdered a bunch of town folk. He might have explained why he did it, but I just wasn't listening.
Dustin, do you even notice whenever there was the dance part, I cringed? During those parts. Wait.
I thought the first Act 1 was fine, but yeah, why they didn't have to do that 2 more times.
It's like, no, I don't want to do it. Like so many times. Like, you stop it.
Have you beat Ghostwire yet?
I'm not sure where I'm at on it. I feel like I may get into a confrontation, but I have no idea. Wait. I think it's gonna be on the agenda next week. Maybe like 2 episodes of it next week. I'm not sure. It really depends on how I feel about with Hitman and The Last of Us. Whether I want to do those next week or not. But at least for the audience, though, or for the viewers, is that I wanted to do Hitman for a long time, but I did.
Which game are you doing?
The first one. I'll always start with the first one first, and then if I like it that much, I will go on to the second game. Because I've seen some clips that are actually pretty funny with Hitman that you can get away with. So I kind of look forward to those moments.
Maybe you should play GTA 5. I want to see your reaction to that game.
No. No.
See, Dustin, I'm a little bit of a GTA guy, like a tad bit. Caleb is like none at all.
Well, I'm still pretty up there.
I say you're a big GTA guy. You play GTA Online all the time, man.
That's the one thing I won't do is online. I did do it a bit when it first came out. Oh, I fell off of it after like a couple of weeks.
Because you were mostly playing Gears, probably.
No, because no one would play with me.
Well, I played with my brothers. Like, we would go in the middle of the map to meet each other, and then I would run Isaac over with a van, and then he would get spawned on the other side of the map, and he's like, "You jerk!" Or me and my brothers would go in a gas station and like be shooting cops for like an hour.
Speaking of, I was in a public lobby in GTA Online, and there was, of course, one guy with a tank, and I walked into a clothing store, and I was just waiting for him to leave, and he just aims his cannon shot right at the door and blows me up. While I'm inside the store, it's like,
What
damn it.
a jerk.
Well, yeah, that's how people are on GTA Online. I noticed very quickly that I couldn't do a public lobby because then people just kill me within 5 minutes. Like, it would be fun with a private lobby.
Oh, yeah.
Then you can buy your GTA subscription, GTA 5 online subscription.
Yeah, screw that.
No. I hate the economy in GTA Online is awful.
Yeah, because it's like pay to win.
Oh, 100%. And they make it even worse because you actually have to have car insurance and rent.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, if you own a car in GTA Online, you have to pay car insurance. And you'll have to pay if you lose your car or if it gets totaled. They made it that bad. It's so boring and repetitive and unsatisfying to earn money in GTA Online. And you barely get anything anyway. What's
Yeah, they want you to
ridiculous is
buy it.
GTA Online, their subscription is like $500,000 a month. That ain't nothing. If you do a couple heists, you get that in a day.
It's funny. I hear cops or fire truck.
Even more,
ambulance, I mean.
before the GTA Online, or before the GTA upgrade, for like 12 months, PlayStation owners were getting 1,000 GTA bucks a month for free, just for playing. And now they half that for a subscription price? Get the hell out of here.
Guys, I'm gonna platinum. First of all, when did I beat Witcher 3? Apparently it says I beat Witcher 3 on 1/3/2021. So I literally beat Witcher 3 at the beginning of last year. That's cool. But the platinum Witcher 3, you have to beat the game on Death March difficulty, which is the hardest difficulty. I've seen people play on that difficulty. Yikes. The trophy for Death March difficulty is actually higher than you think it's gonna be. It's 2.5.
Yeah, people are obsessed with the game, so they do it anyway. I'm sure there's strategies that really help you with it, but I didn't like a single boss fight in that game, to be honest.
I don't know. When I get my ass kicked in the boss fight, besides that fact taking me 10 minutes to fucking get back into the game, which the upgrade will help that, I like trying to figure out how to beat how to beat bosses. It's fun. What I hate when you're playing like a side quest, I feel this happened to me in the early game, when you're playing a side quest, say it's level 10, and then you bump into an enemy in that side quest that's like level 13, and you're like, what? How do you expect me to kill this thing? The quest is literally level 10! When you play on a hard difficulty for a game, that's how you're really gonna find out how to play a game. That's why I like playing on hard difficulties for games. Because then you're really gonna figure out how to play the game. Because if you don't, you're screwed. I think you guys would be surprised how easy Marvel Spider-Man is on ultimate difficulty. Once you get used to the combat and everything again, it's pretty easy.
Well, yeah, because you basically, like, if you're playing on New Game Plus, anyways, you pretty much have...
I didn't beat it on New Game Plus on ultimate difficulty. I beat it on a new save. Yeah, New Game Plus is cheating. I consider that cheating. It makes it way easier. I beat it on a new save. I 100%ed Marvel Spider-Man on a new save on ultimate difficulty and all 3 DLCs. And I'm saying right now, the DLCs are 15 times harder than the main story is. I did everything in the DLCs. I 100% all the DLCs too. That means I did all the warehouses. Oh my god, you know how many times I died in warehouses? A lot. I was starting to get so... There was one boss fight in part 3 of the DLC for Marvel Spider-Man where you have to fight the chick with the 2 guns. What's her name? Silver
Sable.
Yeah, that boss fight's a bitch. On Ultimate. I don't even know how I got past that boss fight. I beat the main story of Miles Morales on Ultimate on normal character, but I did 100% on it. I think I was at like 70 or 80%. So I've already 100% of the game twice. So I'm like, eh. Miles Morales is actually quite a bit harder than Marvel Spider-Man is, because you have way less gadgets. And you don't have suit powers either.
One thing for sure right now is that don't expect a lot of like Sony Studio games to be revealed.
Yeah, I know. I've heard, like I told Dustin, there's been rumors that the list got leaked, and on the list I saw, there's been multiple lists. On the list I saw, it had Resident Evil 8 DLC, and they were talking about Resident Evil 4 remake. Those like two of the things that they were going to talk about.
I've been hearing like two.
That's Thursday, right?
Yeah, Thursday. I've heard only 2 rumors so far with it, and I'd be surprised they actually talk about it. Is like Final Fantasy 16 would be talked about, and then Street Fighter 6 would be also talked about too. So either one of those two, I'd be kind of happy. Resident Evil 4 remake, I'm kind of like, I'll be kind of pessimistic on that one.
I think it's gonna be good. It can't be worse than the game is already. The game's janky. And then we know we're gonna get a Resident Evil 8 DLC. They've said in the past that they were gonna do one. They just still haven't done one yet. So they have to be working on one.
Probably about, who is it, Rose maybe?
I don't know.
I probably wouldn't be surprised if it was Rose.
Well, if you get to play Chris, that's what they did. 7. They did a DLC where you get to play
Why
Chris.
would we want to play as Chris again?
Why not? Is that what his daughter's name is, Rose? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Oh, I just realized who that was.
Like, it kind of makes sense, because, like, spoilers for any viewers or who haven't played Village, is that his daughter's all grown up, so won't say exactly what happened to
And then Ethan becomes Kratos.
Uh-huh.
Did you hear that they're doing a God of War series on Amazon TV show?
Yeah, I heard about that. And then what was it? The HBO had The Last of Us as well.
Yeah. I
And
already knew
then
about that. That one's pretty close to airing, but
I also heard there was a Gran Turismo series that they wanted to do too.
not interested in that at all. But the God of War one's a bit interesting.
And then I also heard Horizon was also going to get a thing too.
That's
Netflix.
weird. Oh yeah. I did hear about Horizon also. Oh my God, Sony. I think I have
shouldn't have given that one to Netflix.
Well, we're gonna see on the God of War one because I kind of want to see what the quality is for the Lord of the Rings show. Is it gonna be good? The Lord of the Rings, the Ring of Power. What's annoying is, you guys know what the Ring of Power is, right? It's the fucking ring that they destroyed in Lord of the Rings. So why are we going back to that again? Are you serious? Can we? It's like Star Wars. We keep going back to the Skywalker saga. Can we do something else, please? You have a vast universe, and we keep going back to the same freaking thing.
Skywalker Saga.
Skywalker saga. I don't know why I said it weird.
Sound like you're from Boston. Caleb, I'm watching The Departed tomorrow. It's dropping on Netflix June 1st.
Well, that's not ain't from Massachusetts, so there's that.
Yeah, but you were not there long enough to pick up the accent, obviously.
My mom was, because she has one when she's mad.
It's like, get your butt back to your room. Oh man.
My mom grew up in I think it's called Windsor, Massachusetts.
Oh, come on. Oh, don't follow up those steps. Please don't. Oh, crap, he is. I forgot he could do that.
No, you don't. Don't lie to me. You shall not lie, says Gandalf the Grey. Oh, speaking of freaking Lord of the Rings, one of the characters I love in Lord of the Rings is Aragorn. You guys remember
Yeah, he's the only...
We're quizzing. You know who Aragorn is? Okay. Yeah, he is freaking awesome. There's so many characters I like in Lord of the Rings, it's hard to kind of rank them. Aragorn, Gandalf's awesome. I like Frodo, I like Sam. Do you guys remember the twins' names? I remember their names since I just rewatched it.
Merry and Pippin.
Yeah. Which one do you like better? Pippin is freaking annoying up to like the third movie. So I'd probably say I like Merry better.
But what about second breakfast?
Yeah, do they know about second breakfast? Probably not.
I think that's one of the reasons why I like the first movie the most.
Yeah, I think I like the first movie too slightly. The second movie, I like all three of them really well. I think I like all 6 of them. But the second movie is a bit slow in the action. Like, the last half of the movie is really actiony, but the first half, there's not a lot of action at all. There's definitely more action spaced out in 1 and 3. Also, yeah, I watched the extended editions of the third movie. Yeah, we get to see, for his name, what's his face, die in the third movie when you don't see him die in the theatrical cut. Sauron. You see Sauron die in the extended cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gets stabbed by the dude that does the voice to Chucky. That's who plays him.
Yeah, I remember bringing that up. I was like, wait, I missed that? Oh, crap.
Yeah, that literally happens at the beginning of the movie, of the extended edition.
Because they just completely ignore it.
That annoys me. Because, like, the whole towards the end of the second movie, that's like the main goal is to defeat him. Why would you ignore that?
Yeah. That was a dumb idea.
Oh, his name's Brad Dourif. Brad Dourif is the one that played him. He does the voice to Chucky.
I'm not gonna look forward to next month's PS Plus for whatever games.
Oh, yeah, that would
We still get PS Plus.
announced.
It should have been like announced today.
No, it's always announced on a Wednesday. But it'd be very odd that they would announce it the same, when the month actually starts, instead of like a week ago.
That means it's gonna be bad.
There's already issues with the emulation. It's gonna be a rocky start, I think, for the new PlayStation Plus.
Remember me for centuries. I'm watching a Supernatural video.
They really need to put some good PS2 games or PSP games for me to want to check it out.
Dude, there's like...
Right now, no.
I forgot how many times Dean and Sam are possessed by an angel. It's ridiculous.
Who
I forgot.
possessed their brother?
No, nobody. I don't think nobody possessed the brother.
In season 5.
Oh, wasn't that Michael? No, I don't think no one possessed him.
Yeah, that might be it.
Oh, oh, oh yeah, it was Michael because I think they threw him in a pit, didn't they?
Yeah.
Along with Sam, that had Lucifer in him. Cass, ass butt. He says ass butt. I still remember that, even though I haven't rewatched that scene. But if you remember, Michael also it's not that Michael, it's the Michael from the Apocalypse world possessed Sam in or Dean in season like 14. And then someone possesses Sam in it's like season 8 or 9. I forget what season it is, but I forgot what the angel's name is. But he's the one that kills Kevin. Which makes me think it's season 8. Season 8 and 9 are very blurry for me. Those are the ones that kind of run together.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Even though one's the Abaddon season, and I kind of liked Abaddon as a villain. And then you get the Mark of Cain. And then sometimes 12 and 13 run together for me too.
Well, 12 was British Men of Letters.
And then 13 was Lucifer doing stuff season.
Duff.
Good old Jack. What's cool about Supernatural is they beat Lucifer many times. And I was always thinking like, I wonder how Michael would have been as a villain. Well, they kind of show you that side too. They're like, yeah, this is how Michael would have been as a villain because yeah, we get post-apocalypse Michael as a villain. Yay! I think that's also an interesting concept because in the other Earth, I can hear my own voice. The world got destroyed because no one was able to stop Michael and Lucifer battling each other, which is what happens in season 5 of Supernatural. But Sam and Dean were able to stop it on their Earth. That's just an interesting concept to me. I don't know how my parents would have felt knowing that God was the villain and the main villain in Supernatural. But like for me, because my parents are religious, I'm also religious. But for me, I can kind of separate that from reality. It's a TV show. It's in their world, God is evil. I don't know.
Well, really, most of the angels are selfish.
Yeah, the angels are dicks in that show. Cass is a dick when he first comes in. I like how the first 3 seasons of the show focus more on demons, and then like 4 you get more angel stuff. You know, I think the first 5 seasons are mainly focused on demons. I think the next 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 are more focused on Angels. But in season 2 of Supernatural, Dean even says he doesn't believe in angels. And it's funny because it's like 2 seasons before Cass comes. And Cass is the one that brings Dean out of hell. I forgot he did that. And Dean's being all rude to him, and Cass is like, "You better be." I forget how he exactly says it, but he's like, "You better be nicer to me because I can throw your ass back in hell." No, Cass is a jerk in season 4. I'm kind of glad that it ends Supernatural with Dean and Sam both living because they seem to show many times that being a hunter is very dangerous and it never ends good. And it didn't really end that good for them. I mean, it didn't end that bad for them. They just kind of died.
Multiple times.
Well, they died for sure in the final episode, too. Dean gets killed when they're on a hunt, and then you see Sam living his life, and he becomes an old man, then he dies. And joins Dean in heaven. I remember in Supernatural, like, the cult is gone for a very long time, and then all of a sudden it comes back. Do you remember it coming back in, like, I think it comes back in the Men of Blood season, doesn't it? In season 12?
I do not remember.
I'm pretty sure it does. Like, I think it's gone, like, after season 5, because I know Sam or Dean try using the cult on Lucifer, and it doesn't do anything. And then after that, I think it's gone until, like, season 12. I forgot what happens to it after that season. I don't think we see it anymore after that. I also find it very impressive that they got the same actress that plays their mom in the earlier seasons to come back in, like, season 12. No, yes, at the end of season 11, actually, when the darkness brings her alive, aka Amara. Are you still streaming, Caleb?
I'm about to call it pretty soon. So,
I'm gonna get off really, 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 really soon.
alright. I mean, it's not like I'm better anyway, so. Besides, I'm about to do my outro anyways, so I'm gonna pause this.
When does Jurassic World come out?
Alright, I have everybody muted, but anyway, guys, I had some fun just reliving my PS3 days because I played a lot of this when I was just getting out of high school, so it's been a long time since I've done it. So, I mean, I may come back every once in a while and do this, but it was certainly fun to come back to do this. Like, I forgot I had this emote, the Thriller dance emote, so I forgot I had it. So, but it's been nostalgic. Let's just say that, like, especially seeing like some of the things like still just finally upgrading Zen Meteor, and then seeing Icebreaker come back, then seeing having Red Death, which would be nice to have that one. I even forgot they had ornaments to this, so. No. Buddy, no. I'm about to call it pretty soon. I don't know why I just got an invite to Destiny. It's been so long since I've messed with this. But like I said during the stream, tomorrow will be Hitman, so I hope you guys will come in for that. And ignore what Pinhead playing Witcher or anything like that, because that would never happen. But anyway, guys, hope you guys have a great evening, and I will see you guys tomorrow with Hitman. So, later.